Stop what you're doing for just a minute and let me ask you a question. If you had the choice, would you rather win money or help out less fortunate people in the world? What if you didn't have to make the choice, and you could do both? Meet Herman. In 2021, an earthquake with a magnitude of 5.6 hit his hometown in Cianjur, Indonesia. It was estimated that over 334 lives were lost from this devastating earthquake. Sadly, Herman lost his father, and Herman's mother lost her small business as well. Even with government intervention, some residents never fully recovered all they lost. That's why Avazoo has created the first ever billion-dollar raffle for charitable causes, aimed at supporting efforts similar to the one Herman's family experienced. Avazoo prides itself as being an ATM for philanthropy, and we want you to help us achieve our mission. With 3 individual ticket levels ranging from $20 to $100, you have an opportunity to win the top prize of $1 billion. Even if you don't win the top prize, there are still over 16 million other cash prizes you could win, including 100 second-place winners receiving $1 million each. And, depending on the ticket level you purchase, you also have the opportunity to win some amazing. Hey! Stop what you're doing for just a minute and let me ask you a question. If you had the choice, would you rather win money or help out less fortunate people in the world? What if you didn't have to make the choice, and you could do both? Meet Herman. In 2021, an earthquake with a magnitude of 5.6 hit his hometown in Cianjur, Indonesia. It was estimated that over 334 lives were lost from this devastating earthquake. Sadly, Herman lost his father, and Herman's mother lost her small business as well. Even with government intervention, some residents never fully recovered all they lost. That's why Avazoo has created the first ever billion-dollar raffle for charitable causes, aimed at supporting efforts similar to the one Herman's family experienced. Avazoo prides itself as being an ATM for philanthropy, and we want you to help us achieve our mission. With 3 individual ticket levels ranging from $20 to $100, you have an opportunity to win the top prize of $1 billion. Even if you don't win the top prize, there are still over 16 million other cash prizes you could win, including 100 second-place winners receiving $1 million each. And, depending on the ticket level you purchase, you also have the opportunity to win some amazing bonus prizes including cruises, vacations, and other luxury items. With the incredible 1 in 3 overall odds of winning a cash prize, Avazoo far exceeds any other raffle or lottery out there today. There are only 50 million tickets available for sale worldwide, so hurry and get yours today before they are sold out. To purchase your ticket and learn more information about Avazoo, please click the attached link. Thank you. One cause, one love. Avazoo.
Invitation for all of you that are joining us on Facebook, or if you're using a different stream, you can receive 100 free entries today by literally going to Facebook, making a posting and watching the stream. While you're in the Facebook, please go ahead and share the link with your friends so it's playing on your own sites. The reason we want you to post your city and your country and your name is because we have a special gift going on this week in the banners. So guys, please make sure you can do that. Now let me tell you what happened. Last week, we tried to do this on YouTube, and what we was not aware of, or I wasn't, let me take the blame for it, was as soon as the call ends, all of the quotes you wonderful people make disappeared. They go every time when it's a live presentation. It doesn't happen when it's on Facebook. So guys, if you could please go onto Facebook, make the postings. We want to know where you're from. We have a special gift going on this week with the banners. I'm also going to talk to you about the banners and the game in a short while. We'll do that towards the end. Yes, before everybody starts texting, we're aware some people got some unbelievable amount of spins. Look at it this way. Everybody is going to win this week. So we'll explain what's going to happen on that. So again, if you're not on Facebook, you cannot do it. All you need to do is take a post in, take a picture of wherever you're watching it. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and take it after you've made a post, do an image, and then post that in the CRC. It can only happen while we're on the live presentation. Time-wise, you will get 100 free entries. So again, if you're not on Facebook, please go there, share the links with people. Additionally, put your name, your city, your country, where you're from. We love to have you here, but we want to do something special this upcoming week. If you're not on Facebook, whatever you're streaming on, LinkedIn, I think we're on 5 sites, LinkedIn, Twitch, etc., YouTube, just go ahead and take that image and then post that in the CRC. All right, let's get started. Guys, first of all, we're going to get into some details about what's going on with the company. So for all the new people here, we're quickly going to do a presentation. We're going to go over some of this stuff real quick, guys, because a lot of you should know it by now. We just played you a little video that played twice. That was a little glitch on my end. I apologize. But we're going to go through today and tell you about what's going on. Obviously, there's still the $25,000 up for grab until tomorrow night. Okay, so you need to get your tickets. A lot of you have gone out and got people to sign up, and there is a tremendous amount of people that have not, and I mean a tremendous amount of people, have not paid for the ticket. They've either not downloaded the app or they haven't completed the sign up. Go into your dashboard, the people you've signed up. And I know some names on here have signed up a lot of people, but they haven't made their payment. Every payment is worth $1,000 to you. You've only gotten from today until UTC time tomorrow, Sunday the 22nd, before that ends. Okay, so guys, please take advantage of that because that is amazing. But what we've got coming is something very special. You're going to find out about that here on the end slide. Now, also, guys, if you did not register for the call today, because there is a new bonus, again, under the legal, what we have to do, the requirements is this. You have to be pre-registered for the call. If you've not pre-registered for the call yet, make sure you go and get registered right now. Check your email. There's links in it. Get registered. Throughout the presentation, there are going to be two words. At the end of the presentation, there will be a form posted that you guys will be able to click on that form and add the 2 words. Listen carefully. It seems to get missed every time. The form will only be open for 20 minutes. And Alan in South Africa, if any of you are using the same computer, we know you're in the same family. Please don't worry, we got you covered, because I'd mentioned last week about signing up for other people. We know who's in the household, Alan. Thank you very much for your email. We appreciate you, brother. God bless you and the wife. All right, let's get this thing started, guys. We're going to talk about very quickly a resellers agreement today where you can make some money, up to $300 million. We're going to release the restriction on eligibility for the countries that allow you to go out and make an income. You will not be able to purchase a ticket, but we're going to cover that in depth today. We're going to talk about the $50 million bonus pool, which is up to you from now to the end of the year. How much do you want to get of it? What kind of a team you got? Do you have good people on the team? Are they working? You've got people that are lazy on your team. Do you need to replace them? So we're going to go into that a little bit today as well. And of course, we're going to talk about our free daily, weekly, monthly games. Why are we going to talk about that? Well, very simply, it's what's creating excitement every day until the raffle goes off. And that's all for free. Don't forget that. So we're going to talk about some other opportunities in reference to the banners, how you can make some commission from each one of the banners that we're launching hopefully in November. We're going to be talking about the referral commission on the virtual debit card that we anticipate also will be November. So guys, why are you here? Well, there's a $1 billion raffle, which means somebody's got to get $1 billion. You're here today to say, hey, what do I do? How do I get involved? Where do I get my ticket? Today, you're going to find out about that, find out what the cause is about, and then hopefully you'll get one of the winners, and that is 1 in 3 chance to win a cash prize. We're going to talk about a reward program, and of course, we're going to talk about our legacy. Now, there's a lot of information. So Monday through Thursday next week, and every week, there'll be additional presentations that you can join. So don't worry if you missed some of the stuff. But right now, let's quickly go into some of this before we get into the nuts and bolts of the program. Of course, we're going to talk about the $25,000 coming to the end. We're going to introduce you to a new $100,000 referral bonus. And that's not only for you, that's for each one of your team members. So guys, I hope you put a team together or in the process to doing it, because this is your Christmas bonus. All right, let's go into, before we get started, let's talk about what the problems are around the world today. Everybody knows natural disasters, third world development, infrastructure, humanity, climate control. I don't need to go on. It just keeps going on and on. There's problems everywhere. You've seen it. Things like water still in places around the world that haven't got running water or electric. Crazy. What about things like earthquakes and typhoons and floods and fires? People don't have budgets for any of this out there. One of the goals of Avazoo is not only to go ahead and work and put together a way to help these already existing charities doing good. Yes?
We can't see your screen, my friend. It's not sharing properly.
You cannot see my screen.
Can't see you going through the slides. Sorry to interrupt.
No, I'm glad you did, because I'm on the 8th slide. That is very interesting. Whoa, that was...
The fun of doing live calls.
No, it's not fun when you do this, because I was organized today. Welcome, guys. Sorry, this is a screw-up, and I don't know why.
Kelly knows the fun of doing live calls. I don't know if you've seen any of the comments.
Can you see it now?
Yep.
That is extremely interesting, because well, it doesn't matter, because you saw the video, right? Did you see any slides, Paul, so I know how far to go back?
We saw the first slide after the video, and then you came onto the screen, and then that was it for the slides.
Do you see this slide now where I just went through the subjects?
Yep.
Okay, let's kick from there. Sorry, guys. Thanks, Paul. And the next time, if it goes within 30 seconds, let me know straight away or something. But thank you. I don't know what caused that. Guys, that's Paul Davis. He's head of operations. You'll have a chance to chat with him later if you don't know him. All right, guys. So look, I went through all these subjects. We're going to talk about the $25,000 that's up for grabs. And of course, that ends this Sunday. And then we're going to talk about the $100,000 referral bonus. That's really cool. It's taken me a couple of weeks to put that together. I hope you enjoy it. Right. Let's talk about what I just said, all about the natural disasters, global charities that are short on money, infrastructure, humanity, climate control. These are the images I was showing or trying to show you. Look, it's amazing today that there are parts of the world that have got no running water. What's even more amazing is in what they call, quote, wealthy countries, the amount of homeless people living on the streets. Guys, whenever there's a typhoon or a hurricane or a fire or floods, people get hurt and there's no money for it. Well, we've designed a raffle, and that raffle is designed to go out and create enough money to help a lot of these existing charities, as well as Aid Found, which is a natural disaster program. From each raffle, we estimate we're going to raise around $3.5 billion. I'll explain how that comes up in a minute. There's only 50 million tickets around the world from each raffle. There is what we call a cycle. There are 11 ordinary raffles with a first prize of $1 billion. And at the end of the cycle, the 12th raffle, that will go to a $5 billion prize. The cash price for a ticket is $20, $50, $100 for individual tickets. And then there is a syndicate ticket for $1,500, and there is a $2,500 ticket for a corporation. The way we have created this is to make sure nobody goes into debt. So you can only purchase one ticket, and each ticket has different privileges. To make sure you pick the right ticket, go to YouTube, look at it, find out which ticket you need to get for you and your family. Now, we have a 3-day live event with a 6-day raffle drawing. What makes this unique, because you can only purchase one ticket, so you can't go into debt, is because you can now get additional free entries every single day, like being on the call today. That entry is the exact same number as your existing raffle ticket. Remember, you can only get one raffle ticket, and that 16-digit number on there is unique. Every time you get an additional entry for doing good deeds, maybe posting banners, whatever it may be, you will get additional entries using that same number. You can only win one prize, and it's always the biggest prize. So on day one, when it starts off at $10, if you win, then day two, when it goes up to $1,000, you can win again. Day three, up to $10,000, and so on and so on. So the idea is to go out, do good deeds throughout the raffle, and at the same time, increase your probability of winning. Your chances are still going to be 1 in 3, due to the fact is the raffle is a 1 in 3 chance. That means there's over 16 million people going to win a cash prize. Now, one of the people that's been involved with our organization, and this is your first word of the day. The word is Richard. Write it down. First word, Richard. You see it up there in yellow and red. Let me introduce Dr. Hans Reinisch. Dr. Hans Reinisch is our chairman of the board. He used to be the CEO of the company, and he got involved with us back around 2010. Hans is because he's done a lot of different things. He worked with Richard Branson, EMI Records, CEO. He was the CEO of that company, Capitol Records. So he's got a lot of contacts in the music industry, which become part of what we're doing at our 6-day event or 3-day live event. Plus, he's very well known throughout the industry in Fortune 500 companies. He's a great chairman for us. He doesn't work with us on a day-to-day basis like he used to. He's recently got married, and he has a lot of things going on with some new coming up stars, as in music stars. So who runs the company? Today we have Gigi Rodriguez, which is the CEO. Gigi is from the Philippines. He's a brick and mortar casino out in the Philippines, up in Cesar, which is northern part of the Philippines. And he done a joint venture with us. So we don't actually own a gaming license because there wasn't such a thing available. But because of his establishment of what he already got and working as a regulator in the Philippines, he was able to do a joint venture with us. And you will see that license on our website, allowing us to be legally the only raffle license in the world. It's been a very challenging job to get here due to the fact is everybody wanted to call us a lottery. We do not want to be a lottery for our own personal reasons. Plus, we're not a lottery design. However, Gigi also becomes CEO of Avazoo. So not only is he CEO of the joint venture company, but he's also CEO of us. He's an incredible individual. He comes from banking background, and he has a gaming industry for many, many years. Now, Zeus, gentleman in the second place, he's our legal attorney. He's been involved in gaming entities, and he's incredible. He's a hard worker, and he's somebody that very much believes in doing good causes around the world. So we're really blessed to have Zeus with us. And of course, there's myself, and I think most of you know me, so I'm not going to talk anymore about me. I'm just clean up the toilets. But we have a bunch of people that work with our organization. Everything from Morgan Lewis to Bill Clark from NBC, Kirk, who does the AAP, Kelly, Elias does our Spanish. It just goes on and on. We have a tremendous amount of volunteers that help us, and we have a special thanks that goes out to them, Sylvie and Daniel, people that take care of our player support. So, guys, great job, and keep up the good work. So, guys, that's a little bit about our team. So how does it really work? Well, we have an app, and you have a dashboard that you go in and participate in each day, but the dashboard talks to the app. When I say dashboard, that is a web-based, and then inside your phone, you can download the app. Now, currently, guys, just so you're aware of it, there have been some updates done on some different versions of phones. We are in the process of making the necessary modifications to our app to meet everybody's phone, or most phones. They're always challenging to keep up with all new phones coming out. However, the app is what creates excitement, creates you free entries every day by just sharing postings, giving knowledge to the world of what's going on. What do I mean by that? Very simply, inside the app, there is a banner. And if there is somebody that's in your street, in your neighborhood, that's had a fire and they've lost all of their clothes, and we want to help them out, how do we do it? You post it in what we call our CRC, Communication Resource Center. And at that time, then we turn around and put a banner together, post a banner under the geolocation. What does that mean? That means the banner you see in your neighborhood is different than what I would see here in Las Vegas. Or if there was one in Las Vegas, you wouldn't see it if you're in another part of the world. That banner pops up and it says, receive 100 free entries, 500 free entries, whatever it receives, to go and drop off some clothes to the lady and husband who lost all their clothes in a fire. Or it could be where you're going out to support a cancer run, and you're going to run in that cancer, and you get 100 free entries for every 1 kilometer, because it's geolocation. As you run with the phone, we can tell how many miles you run, how many free entries you've done. This is all about getting the word out locally to people about problems going on. And we basically call it turning greed into good deeds. And what that means is you want to get as many entries as you can to increase your probability, and we want to help out as many people as we can. It's kind of common sense. One hand goes with the other. It's a new way of how people are going to start giving and giving back to people. So, guys, rather than going to free entries anymore, let me quickly give you a video so you know exactly what's going on.
Anyway, let's get back to explaining the 1 in 3 odds. But, with the ability to earn free entries, you may be wondering how we maintain and guarantee a 1 in 3 odds of winning a cash prize. Especially when we're giving away potentially millions, or tens of millions of free entries. It's really not very complicated, and quite simple to understand. With only 50 million raffle tickets available worldwide, and guaranteeing of 1 in 3 odds of winning a cash prize, that gives us over 16.6 million winners. If you're still wondering how we can give away millions of additional free entries, while maintaining the 1 in 3 odds of winning, allow us to explain. But first, please remember a player can only win one prize, and it will always be the highest prize if an entry is drawn for more than one prize amount. That's right, always the biggest prize. So during the 6-day raffle drawing event, your number could be drawn often, and that's what you want, because each day the raffle prizes get bigger and bigger. So, if you use the methodology of our game, you will have lots of entries, and your raffle ticket number could be drawn again and again. But remember, you would forfeit the lower prize and take the bigger prize, as you can only win one prize, and it's always the biggest one. This is why we are releasing the tickets for purchase over 3 months, allowing the player to obtain multiple free entries. Then, when the last ticket has been purchased, we will announce the raffle drawing date. This will be at least 30 days after the final ticket has been sold, and before the raffle drawing date, allowing the last ticket purchaser the opportunity to receive additional free entries, just like someone who bought a ticket at the beginning. Wow! As we said, we want a fair playing field for everyone. But now you can see why this is unlike any lottery, because with all lotteries, as soon as your number comes out, it's over. But, with this methodology in the Avazoo raffle game, you can increase your probability of winning, but at the same time, keeping the 1 in 3 odds. So consider this example. Tracy has only 1 entry, Jeff has 3 entries, and Sue has 10 entries, for a total of 14 entries. Remember, no matter how many entries each person may have, they are all the exact same number, for that person's entries. So let's say, using this example, you put all of their 14 entries in a box, there are still only 3 different entry numbers to draw from. Remember, every time you get an additional free entry, it's always the exact same number. Therefore, Jeff, who has 3 entries, and Sue, who has 10 entries, actually only have 2 different raffle ticket numbers. Now add Tracy with her 1 entry, you now have 3 unique raffle numbers, even though there are 14 raffle entries in the box. Or 1 in 3 odds if your number is pulled. But the probability is that since Sue has 10 tickets in the box, her number will most likely be the one drawn. However, there are still 2 other numbers available to be drawn, keeping the odds at 1 in 3 of winning a prize. This has never been thought of in any other lottery or raffle around the world, and makes our game so unique for the player. As long as you use the methodology and receive free entries, you will increase your probability of winning. For example, let's say you have 10 entries, and John only has 1 entry, and on day 1 both of your numbers are drawn. John's opportunity to win the $1 billion prize would be over. You, however, would still have 9 entries remaining, and let's say on day 3, your number is drawn again. You would forfeit your lower value prize from day 1, and receive the larger prize from day 3. So to make sure we got this point across, and you completely understand this methodology, let's do this one more time. You now have 8 entries remaining, and on day 5, your number is drawn again. You now forfeit your prize from day 3, and receive the larger prize from day 5. That still gives you 7 more opportunities to have your number drawn on the remaining days, giving you a chance to still win the grand prize of $1 billion. Amazing. You could actually say a stroke of genius went into designing this new game that gives you the biggest prize, the best odds, a fair playing field, and at the same time donating money to worldwide causes. We will say it again. Amazing.
All right, guys. So look, that's really about it about the raffle. We won't go into any more details about that. We're going to talk about why you're here. Now, if you haven't signed up yet, make sure you have registered. The only way you're able to participate in our program is by you being registered on a form that is reopened. A lot of people missed it. We've had some questions coming in asking, can you get into the form? So Justin's going to repost the registration form. Guys, if you are not registered under our legal department, it's requirements. If you jump off of this call and jump back later and you miss any of the 2 words, you are not going to qualify. This is very serious about what we're doing, and only qualified people can participate in all the free stuff that we're offering you today, or the gifts and the bonus pools. So let's quickly talk about the raffle. We're not like any other lottery in the world. It's not like a Friday night there's a lottery going on. We got 50 million set tickets. Then 50 million set tickets need to be sold before our raffle completes. Okay, so the problem is the urgency. Why would somebody buy a ticket today when perhaps we've got a year to go before we sell all the tickets? Well, number one, we have created urgency by having different involvement on a daily basis. So you're investing for your future and buying your raffle ticket, and you want to get as many free entries as possible. But guys, do not worry. The reason being is as your money comes in, as you saw on previous slides, 70% of your money goes into what they call a paymaster escrow account. That means it sits there for the end of the raffle to pay out the prizes and to pay to different charities. We don't see that as an Avazoo management team. That doesn't come to us. It means it's your money sitting in an escrow account. If for some reason at the end of a cycle or end of our time frame we projected to put up, basically 18 months, we would do a vote. And if the vote comes out that, hey, we want our money back, then we will give the money back. If, not us, but the paymaster, if we're at a certain amount of tickets sold, 50%, then what we can do is reduce the raffle by 50%. Instead of $1 billion first prize, it'll be a $500 million first prize. So there's some options we can have, but please don't worry, your money is safe 70%. Now, what about the 30%? Well, the 30% is to create your excitement, advertising, marketing, different bonus programs like the ones we're going to talk about today. That's where the 30% goes. But you can't get that back if you've been winning prizes every day, every week, every month. So what we've done is we created the beginning, 3 separate games using the spin wheel. Now, today, we have a problem on the spin wheel. We always own things when things happen. If you're new here, you're going to be very happy to know when we have a problem, we tell people and we own it. We launched our monthly game as a test on Wednesday morning this week. And when we launched our monthly game, it is causing a problem in the spin wheel. So for everybody that's in this week's game, will receive 250 free entries like before, everybody who plays, okay? And the top 5 will still get their 500 free entries. But there will not be a spin-off this week because of the issue that got created because of the monthly game. Now, guys, our tech team or our project manager has been on vacation with the senior engineer this week out in South Korea. They're flying back today. They'll be working on the project over the weekend. I'm sure we'll have it fixed most probably by Monday. But guys, take advantage, go in and spin, play with the game. Some people have got 130 spins. Okay, now we're going to be posting new banners this upcoming week, which is going to be for the nonprofit and the AAP program, where people can get registered for 2 separate calls every week where people can go on and find. You'll find out more about that on Monday's company update call. But guys, you'll be able to receive spins by posting them banners. So how does it work? Well, we have 3 separate games. We have a daily game, a weekly game, and a monthly game. The daily game comes in November. It's going to start off at $1,000 cash prize, and each day it increases $1,000 till it gets to its cycle $10,000. The pool begins with a $10,000 of gifts and cash. So in other words, on the spin wheel, there is $9,000 of other gifts and $1,000 in cash. The next day it goes to $2,000 in cash and still $9,000 on the spin wheel. At the end of the 10th day, the $10,000 reduces back down to $1,000, and the spin wheel goes up to $20,000. So, guys, it's a great, unique program, and that's going to be coming in November. We project November the 15th. Right now, there's a weekly game that you can participate in, and anybody can participate in the weekly game. On the daily game, you must be a $50 ticket holder or higher. Now, in a weekly game, you don't need to be. If you're a promotional ticket, an ambassador, a VIP, a coupon, co-branding, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can play in the weekly game. The monthly game is a little bit different. That is what we're testing right now. Projected date on that is November the 1st. We don't see any issues, even though we had problems the last couple of days in the spin. But you can participate in that as long as you're a ticket holder. If you're not a ticket holder. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, that's one of the glitches what's happened this week. Certain categories of tickets in the distributorship program has notified our system. So some people can play in the monthly game and some people can't. Guys, we're aware of all this. And again, because our engineers and project managers are away, we could not get this fixed on Thursday and Friday. So we said, let it run out. Let's see what happened. It is a test game so we can see if there's any other bugs. We appreciate your patience and we appreciate you participating. All right, let's talk about the weekly game. How does it work? Every Wednesday at 1 a.m. in the morning, the wheel is a new game. It happens for 7 days until Tuesday night, 11:59 p.m. the following Tuesday. In that week, the object is to get as many numbers, the highest numbers as you can, and get into the top 5 category. If you're in the top 5, you go into a spin-off. If you're not in the top 5, the remainder 45 of the board will receive free entries and gifts. So the top 50 actually get something, and that will increase, we expect, to 100, then to 1,000 as we get more and more people. The cash prize will go up. Currently, it's $1,000. It's going to go up to $2,500, and it'll eventually go up to even more than that. How it works is very simple. All you do is just spin the wheel. You can go out and post banners. You start off with 5 spins, and then you get additional spins for posting banners, or when you post banners and get free entries, when every time you get 40 free entries, you get an additional spin. They're always in a 24-hour day cycle. This is completely free, guys. So it's a game that you can play, participate in. Eventually, you're going to see some things on there from sponsors. You're going to see some of the things we're doing live on our TV show. So it's going to be pretty cool. Guys, you can play today. Get in, sign up. If you're not signed up yet, start playing. Go to your dashboard, log in, and start playing. Now, there is a referral bonus, which is really cool. No, none of this is costing you any additional money. It's your $20 ticket, $50 ticket, $100 ticket. Once you've got that, you can participate in everything what you're seeing today. Now, in here, this is a little different. Everybody you've referred in the past or in the future, when they spin, there is a referral bonus spin. What that means is under the top 20 right now, if you have the person that has the highest number, you'd receive $20. If you had the top 3 positions, you'd receive $20, $19, and $18. So you can win multiple times. The only qualifier which is required in the week, in that particular week of the game, you must have a paid customer. And that's a paid customer means somebody that actually pays money, not a coupon code, not a round robin or anything of that nature. So guys, enjoy this because this is additional money that you can make. Eventually, again, this will go to 100 in prizes, then eventually even longer to 1,000. So as we grow more people, we can add more referral bonus into it. Now, the monthly game is a little bit different. This is very unique. Okay, what this is really putting it on you. Everybody that participates in our monthly game, that has to be a paid ticket, and there is options for people that have got coupons and have got on through an ambassador program, and that's using the subscription plan for the app. Then it allows you to play in the game. However, this is how it works. Same scenario as before. To get to the top 5. When the top 5 go into the playoff, the difference is here, you only get 1 spin conventionally, 1 spin. Wherever you land on that board, that's the prize you win. However, if you sell or refer 3 paying tickets, you get an additional spin. If you've done 5 in that month, you get 2 spins. If you've done 10 in that month, you get 3 spins. If you've done 20 in that month, we double down. Instead of getting 3 spins times another 3 because you've done 20, which would normally be 6, you now get 20 spins. So what makes it unique? Well, if you land on a dollar prize, you wouldn't want to keep that when you know there's a $50,000 cash prize. So you would spin again. But if you land on $25,000, do you want to risk that to spin for the $50,000? Or perhaps you've run a motorcycle and are you going to risk that to go and win a car? Or are you going to lose and only have a bicycle? So guys, this is going to be done live at the end of each month. So you guys can see how the top 5 people do under a live call. Very creative. And our host will be involved in that, which we hope will be Rashad Jennings, as long as he has the time. He's in a big TV show right now. Now, guys, there's another option for all of you that you can participate right now for another week and a half, I think it is. And that is about naming our mascot. We're looking to come up with a character, a name, a voice, and there are 10,000 company shares available. There's a spot where you'll be placed on near enough everything that you're the person that come up with the mascot. So quickly have a look at it, come up with some ideas, and then send in your email, and we'll put your email address in the chat box here so you guys can find out or send your desire character or your name or whatever it may be. So here's our mascot, and he'll tell you what he needs.
Hello, my brothers and sisters, my Avazoo family. I am the newest member of the family, and I am very proud to be here to help the new people who join our mission to help those in the world who need it. I am looking forward to working with all of you, but first, as a group, we need to give me a name, so please choose something suitable. I am hopeful that I will make everyone proud when implemented on the websites, to guide people around them and bring people together with the message of one cause, one love. I am also looking forward to being the face of Avazoo in the ads that will be run, and I wish to learn more about different languages so I can communicate with everyone. For now, I would like to say thank you. It's been great meeting all of you, and I hope to see you all again soon.
All right, guys.
My new family.
All right, guys. So we're looking for a character. You know, what does he say? Does he scratch his nose? Does he walk with a limp? Does he, put a hat on or carry it? Or does he carry a rabbit in a hat? I don't know. We're looking for a character, a name, a voice, a he, a she, an accent, no accent, whatever it may be. This will then be on all of our TV commercials. It'll be our events. It'll be on our t-shirts, polo shirts. It'll be on our business cards. And we are giving you the option to name that person, and it can be split between 3 or 4 of you. Let's say one person comes up with the name that gets voted on, and somebody comes up with the accent, somebody comes up with a power phrase, somebody comes up with the style. Okay, when 4 different people get divided by 10,000 shares, it is absolutely predicted without a doubt that them 10,000 shares are worth more than $1 million currently today. They're expecting that to go to a lot higher. You'll be in press releases as you want naming it, and it'll go down in legacy that you are it. So guys, put together your ideas and submit them into poll, and they're going to put the link in here. Now let's quickly dive into $50 million. Not a lot of companies offer this. To us, it was a no-brainer. It's $1 a ticket. You know, actually, we didn't think about it. I got to give credit due, like I always do to the people. Graham had come up with the idea. So we come up with a plan and a program how to put it together. So we took $1 off of each ticket. Now, remember, there is 70% of everything that is taken directly away from the ticket purchase and goes into an escrow account. So when you're talking about a $20 ticket, taking $1 is a large amount. Guys, it's worth it. We know that this will create excitement for you and your team. And what I'm going to share with you in a minute, that's really going to excite your team. But basically how it works is you must qualify, and you've got until the end of the year. To qualify is, of course, ticket sales, ticket referrals, using your QR code, using your personal page, doing advertisement, word of mouth, whatever you do to go out and sell the tickets. For every ticket, there is points evaluated. $20 ticket is 1 point, $50 ticket is 2 points, 100 3, 1,500 50, and a 2,500 80 points. You must get 100 points just to get into the pool. But once you get in there, you're guaranteed a prize no matter what. When I say a prize, you're guaranteed cash. Okay. Now, how do you want to get a bigger part of that 50 million? Sell more tickets. Your tickets work with your team. That means if you sign up an individual and they're in your winning line, then they go out and sell a ticket. They get 5 points, 10 points, whatever it is. You get the matching points. So your pool goes up large and quickly. So you guys need to go ahead and sign up team members, get them out there selling tickets. Then points count for you to get into the pool. Now, at the end of the year, December 31st, that's when the fun begins. We close down the pool. There is no additional time. We close down the pool. And then what happens is each week, there's basically a sales competition is the way to look at it, a weekly bonanza. We take 20% of whatever points are amount in the pool at that time. So if there was 1 million points in there on December 31st, we're going to take 200,000 of them, 20%, and put them up for grabs. You can either get them back lose some or gain a lot more. It goes all on amount of ticket sales you do in that week. If you sell the most ticket sales, we take the percentages and award you the biggest award of the points. Next week, you have a rough week. You don't sell as many. You lose out points. However, you are guaranteed no matter what, if you lost every week, once it comes down to the 100 points, if you was losing 20% each week, it eventually would drop down. Once you get down to 100 points, at that time, you do not participate anymore, but you do get your guaranteed prize. So guys, it's a unique program. Make sure you follow it along during the week so you can understand more. We'll do a full presentation. We have a resellers agreement. A resellers agreement is when you get to 100 ticket sales, you automatically get this free. Now, we have businesses already applying to get the purchase a resellers agreement, a white label, whichever you want to call it. They have a price of $5,000, $15,000, and $25,000. However, different presentation, different time. But if you are a large network marketing organization, an affiliate program, even an organization like a nonprofit that you want to do something and make additional money, please make sure you join Jim's presentation this week, because a resellers agreement is good for you. If you're doing it here and just getting the free one, you'll be able to join in here, and it's done very simply. Once you get to 100 tickets, from then onwards, it's always done over the month, but it has to come out with an average. So if you average 25 tickets each week, okay, for the month, 100 tickets, you get 2% on them tickets. What's key ingredient is instead of receiving $1 million referral bonus, you now go to $3 million. That means if you sell the winning ticket, you just got a bump, not just doubled your money. You went from 1 million to 3 million. And of course, this goes throughout your whole team, but there's a 2% bonus in your resellers. So again, guys, if you have an interest in doing this, make sure you get on one of the calls during the week. Now, what we're going to talk about is the reward program. Everybody for free automatically gets placed in our reward program. No additional sign up, nothing you need. Whoever sells the most, refers the most tickets out there, wins first place in the end of the reward program. It's 1,000 to 1 is where the prizes are at the current time. Maybe we'll add more prizes. If you win first prize, you get $1 million. If you come in 1,000, you get $1,000. That's not bad for doing nothing else apart from referring our program, increasing your probability of winning, because you're getting 15 free entries every time somebody uses your code. You're getting the opportunity to win $1 million bonus. You're getting the opportunity to be in a winning line. There's additional money involved in that. But on top of that, you have this reward program. But what's unique with our reward program, we also 30% have added prizes to random numbers. For example, if you come in at 907, you would receive $1,000 because it's one of the loads of cash prizes, but you receive a new house. If you come in at 103, whatever the cash prize is, you get, but you get an electric generator. Guys, it's a great program. It's just to say thank you for everything you're doing. But just remember this is something that 1,000 people are going to get something very special. We got gift baskets. We got food baskets, hygiene baskets that come every 2 weeks or 1 week, depending which prize you get. We got big screen TVs, telephone service for a year, etc., etc. So guys, great program. Make sure you have the opportunity to look it up on the website. Now, we have what we call a legacy club. This is where you don't need to qualify. This is just you being you. If you go up and beyond, I can already guarantee you right now, Daniel and Sylvia is part of the legacy club. They have gone up and beyond without any doubt. And as many of you have done that, but I want to give you some examples. Let's say that we are building a highway or a dam or a school in whatever part of the world it is, preferably their own country, then that school will be called High School, Sylvia's High School, or Daniel's High School, or hospital. We pick it from just random people that go up and beyond on what they do. So guys, make sure you always look out for what we're doing, come up with ideas and concepts, talk to us, don't be shy. Remember, we're not perfect. We make mistakes every day. Bring forward ideas. John McKenzie watches us like a hawk. Elias does. As soon as there's a problem, we get an email. Hey, the spin wheel's not working, or the banner's not working. And they know us. That's going up and beyond. They are legacy people that will go down down in history. Your family name will be added to whatever we build. So when your great-great-grandchildren say, well, what did my granddad do? Well, he done a lot of things, but his name is on such and such a school in such and such a country for great deeds he done. Well done, Mr. McKenzie. All right, let's talk about, as we're coming into the close, we got $25,000 available for each person, or up to $25,000. The sad thing is it's going to end tomorrow night. The second sad thing is there's a lot of people who have signed up people, but they have not made their payment. Your clock is ticking. You literally are ticking. You are coming down to the last 24 hours to grab it. For every ticket sale you have sold, you get $1,000 put into a pool. It's the same $50 million pool that you, as soon as we get to 10 million tickets, you can cash out. Okay, guys, that means even at the holidays, you might get that $25,000, or it might be the new start of the new year. What a way to come out there with 25 grand. I don't care what you got going on today. If you really have money as a motivator, start selling tickets, because you've only got from now until UTC time, Sunday, the 22nd. That's tomorrow. Okay, so whether it's 1 ticket or 5 tickets or 10 tickets, each ticket represents $1,000. They must be paid in full. Now, we had somebody turn around and send us an email like we normally do. Oh, my people can't sign up. They can't make a payment. They don't know how to make a payment. Guys, log into your dashboard. If you are not completed, it will give you the notifications. A little pop-up comes up and it says you need to make this payment. You need to make this payment, or go to Facebook or download the YouTube. There's a pop-up that happens. We have tested it after the email yesterday. Tell your person to log into their dashboard and continue with the sign-up process. If there is any issues from now until Sunday, we do not want anybody to lose out. Make sure you document it 100%. Video it and screenshot it, and then send in help desk to make sure. That's $1,000. Guys, I already know some of you have spent $20 to get the $1,000. Good job. Good thinking. You know, go and give somebody a $20 gift, a homeless person. And if you win the raffle, you get $1 million. But in the meantime, you get $1,000 out of this, because there's $25,000 up for grab. It does end Sunday night. There is no extensions. It's over. It won't be brought up no more. We will go through on Monday all the people that have gone through, so we can tell you it. We've had a lot of sign-ups, only a few pay-ups. Big difference. So please make sure, whether it's crypto, payment, credit card, you get that done. Now, here's what's interesting. You ready for this? So it's out with the old $25,000 and in with the new. That's exactly what's going to happen. So once this $25,000 is up tomorrow night and it's over, what's going to happen is we're going to jump into this brand new program. The brand new program is replacing it with a $100,000 opportunity. Now, guys, I don't care what you're doing. If you've got the TV on in the background or the kids are screaming, turn the TV off and turn off the kids. Okay, this is important. Okay, this was a lot of work and effort gone into this to get this approved, and you need to know how it works. Okay, you've all been wanting to make money. You've all been wanting this, want that, want everything else. This is going to stare you right in the eyes. There's a $100,000 challenge. Okay, now if you look at the slides, it's very simple. It's good until December the 31st, 2023. That means today's date is October the 21st. You got a little over 2 months. Look how it works out. Without a doubt, okay, you have to sell tickets. You have to sell, first of all, to qualify to get in. Starting October the 23rd, that is this Monday, day after tomorrow, the day after the 25,000, until November the 1st. You've got 7 days to refer 3 ticket sales. Period. 3 ticket sales. There is no changing on that. You got 3 ticket sales to qualify. Once you are qualified in that system, this is how it works. Everybody in your team, 10 levels deep and as wide as you want, will count towards your volume. How does it work? Everybody in your team that sells a ticket, we match it. So if they sell a $100 ticket, you get $100 in the pool. If you got 10 people in your team sell a $100 ticket, you've got $1,000 in your pool. If you've got 100 people in your team and they sell $10,000 a week, you got $10,000 in your pool. How do you collect that money? We're taking a gamble. We're risking everything. We done the calculations. We had risk management look at it. And we are 99% sure most of you will quit, will fail, will not do it. We're relying on that to reward the ones that really want to make things happen. 100 grand is a lot of money. That's more than what most people make in a year. Okay. All you have to do is a $20, $50, and $100 ticket each week. And that is on average. That is on average. So guys, you can have a bad week. You can be on vacation, or you can set yourself up a campaign, but you need a single $20, a single $50, and a $100 ticket each week. It's going to start from November the 1st, and it goes through to the end of the year. That's 8.4 weeks. 8.4 weeks. That means a $20, $50, and $100 is $170 at 8.4 weeks. Total ticket sales will be $1,428. You would have sold those tickets out for each week, so roughly 25 tickets in that cycle. You'd have got 25 times 15 entries. You would have got 25 potential of $1 million bonuses if they win. But whatever your team has done, whatever your team, and it starts with everybody as their team. So if I sign up Elias, and Elias goes out with all of his people, and as long as I sell them tickets, whatever Elias and his whole team does, that's gone into my bonus pool. So it's all about creating and building your team. Guys, this is a no-brainer. It's a very simple process to do. Again, if you've got 100 people or 1,000 people in your team, because it's gone wide, every ticket sale they do, we match up to $100,000 up for you for grabs. Now, what we've also done to make it even easier for you, we've released the countries, allowing country people to go out and do their part. We've heard so many gripes from people on our own management team about, well, we wish Americans can do this, and we wish this country can do this. Well, now you can. It got released last week. Okay, basically what it comes down to is you can sign up in a restricted country and receive 1 week for playing in a free game and 1 week in the CRC. But once you've signed up, you will have a referral code. Because of that referral code, you can now participate in our programs. Now, you cannot participate in the $1 billion raffle. That would be considered illegal or gray line illegal for us. So you don't get a raffle ticket. However, if you're here in the US, right here in Las Vegas or New York, you can go out and start referring people and selling tickets. When then people buy tickets from the country that is legal, you get the same option for the $100,000 pool or any other commission program. You just do not get a ticket. So if you're in the US, get signed up today, get a game week or any restricted country, get signed up immediately, start helping out building the team. You guys that say, well, I've got thousands of people in the US if I could get them in there. Well, now don't use that as an excuse, because they can sign up. They just don't get a $1 billion ticket. But can they make $1 million? Yes. Can they make $3 million? Yes, because they can become a reseller when they got 100 tickets. Can they make $5 million out of the 50 million? Yes, they can. So no more excuses and stories. Go out and sign up your people in your restricted countries. But remember, only ticket sales count, and them ticket sales must be in countries allowed. So let's quickly do a recap, and then we're closing up, and we're going to do the Q&A. I'm already longer than I expected because of the mistake. Look, 10 good reasons why you want to become a ticket holder. And I'm not on about putting it off to tomorrow afternoon. Get off this call and sign up now. You should be signing up while you're talking if you haven't signed up. If you got somebody in mind, you need to get them on the phone and tell them to watch this recording on Facebook or go to YouTube. Look, become a billionaire. I mean, that on its own, a billionaire. Think about it. It's one check, one person. Remember, 70% of all your money goes into an escrow account, so you're even protected. All of the other stuff you get is because you own this ticket. You don't pay for any of the games. You don't pay for any of the other commissions. There is no monthly dues. There is nothing product showing up in your garage that you got to go and shout to your friends and family. This is about doing good deeds, spreading the word of the raffle to go and make a change in the world. Okay, there's only 50 million tickets available. Don't forget that. So that means it's a very limited deal, but there's no addiction and no indebtedness. Your addiction is the free entries. So make sure you understand that completely by watching some of the YouTube videos. Okay, the reward program, unique. Legacy Club, unique. Nobody has it. $25,000 ending tomorrow, but going to $100,000. Nobody has that. Okay, guys, all this for $20, $50, or $100 ticket. And again, you can get together in a syndicate and you can come together from 10 to 25 people to get even cheaper, and you still have the same opportunities. Now, guys, there's going to be another word coming up on the next slide. And this next slide is very simple. It's going to tell you what the next is. Act quickly. It ends tomorrow night, $1,000. If any of you today go and sit and watch TV, then obviously you're not motivated, period. I mean, I'm just going to call it as it is. If you've got somebody you should tell them about, it's $1,000. It's not the $20, $50, or $100 ticket. It's $1,000. Go and take advantage of it because it closes tomorrow. Okay, we want to thank you for coming in. Your second word that you're going to have, and we're going to add the form right in the next slide. The form's going to open up. In that form, you must have the 2 words, and it will stay open for 20 minutes only on the next slide. The next slide is the end of the presentation, and the countdown starts. You can't call your friends. You can't go and sign up for them because we'll recognize it from your IP address. If anybody gets caught trying to cheat the system, because this is a legal requirement, unfortunately, both of you will be disqualified from the raffle. So please don't do that. But it's a great opportunity, building teams, supporting you. Stay tuned all week, do the conference calls, learn how the AAP can support you. The second word is Branston. So it's Richard Branston. Richard Branston, okay? So guys, the form will open up, and we're going to open up to some Q&A, some questions. So as of right now, the time is unfortunately longer than I expected. It is 12:54. Okay, at 1:15, that form will close. While we're doing Q&A, please have your questions ready, but please fill in a form, put in your information, which Justin should have already got it up by now. And then what we would do is you can get your names, but that form will close. So if you try to watch it tonight, tomorrow, guys, this is something that the requirements have been put in place because there's been too many people trying to cheat our system. And what they've been doing is doing it for other people, and they're not postings. And finally, the regulators and the attorneys have said, when we're doing these free gifts, they must know exactly what's in them. So we must have the requirement done. This is a way we do it. Starting Monday, there will be 2 additional forms that will be up on banners all week long. Them forms will be for people to sign up to the AAP once a week presentation. Then banners will go in your defined area in your country. So for example, on Monday, or not Monday, let's say Tuesday banners will go up in, say, London. Then business owners, AAP, will have an opportunity to join Kirk on a phone call that match the business time. On Wednesday, banners may go up that are in Australia, and they'll have the opportunity to listen to a presentation for AAP on Australian time. So guys, we have a new system. It's all going to be in sign-up forms. It's to verify everything is done. It's to make sure you guys are protected and rewarded. Same with the non-profit program will be opening. When people see the banner, they will click on the banner. They go to the registration form, and then there is a video in the registration form and text in the video in the registration form, so everybody knows. So if you're working with AAPs around the world, you're going to be doing that from banners this upcoming week, and we'll be adding additional. Every time you post that banner, that's going to allow you to get spins or free entries or a combined. Each week there will be a banner up introducing people to our presentation. We have 2 presentations, Tuesdays and Thursdays, which we go into full detail more on what we've just done. All right, guys. So Justin, Paul, sorry about the hiccup at the beginning. Did not know that was happening. We would have been done here 10 minutes earlier, so I apologize. But anyway, do we have any questions or anything we need to address for people? 100 grand, dude. You only found out about it this morning. Well, you know about it, but you only found out the final this morning.
Yeah, it's fun working with you, Dave, because obviously we're in two different time zones. So we have conversations, and you have conversations with people in the Philippines, and then I wake up in the morning to dozens of voice notes saying, "We got it approved! We got it approved! I'm so excited!" And then we have to go through it, and it's good. It's good.
Do you know what's so good about this one? It's the team. If anybody knows how to build a team, and I got to tell you something, Paul, it ain't going out there to buying that person that can sell that now pill popping product. It's somebody that believes in our cause. You get to church tomorrow and you tell people what's going on. They can be your team and spread the word. You don't need to be out there trying to get these network marketers that have failed time after time after time. This one's a no-brainer. Everybody wins. Everybody in your team gets the opportunity for that $100,000. So all you got to do is just to make sure that you're qualified for it. It's going to do you 3 tickets. Absolutely no-brainer at all. And then those people that, don't succeed, it don't matter. They're still getting free entries, increasing their probability of winning. They cannot lose. Also, the tickets, what they're selling, are counting towards their points to get in the $50 million bonus. So it's just really, really simple. Elias, do you want to come on and hit me up with questions and tell me good, bad, ugly, or whatever you want to talk about? Elias, come on.
I don't know if you can hear. He's still looking away. I just want to cover something. Last week's call, when everyone filled in forms, we will be processing all the from Monday onwards. So anyone that's putting for the will be getting Monday onwards.
I brought Elias on. Elias, come back on the call, but can you mute your other speaker? Mute your other speaker, then come back on when you're ready. Paul, I apologize because it went over the top of you.
It's okay. So yeah, anyone that's able to get a gift now will receive the gifts from Monday onwards. Okay. Anything that's time sensitive, sorry, not time sensitive, but it's not introduced yet, like the virtual card that's coming up, the dinners,
the virtual card and stuff. I mean, I had to cut out in the presentation, but listen, what's going to happen on the virtual card? If anybody has not put 2 and 2 together, I guarantee Elias is already ahead of me. But the virtual card, what you're going to have, which is where you get paid out your payments, where you get paid one of the prizes up to 25,000. That means there's more than 16 million people are going to get paid onto this wallet/virtual card. Now, why we've done that is that virtual card is going to help you get free entries. Why you use a gas station like Shell gas station to pay for gas when you've got to pay the bill at the end of the month, when you could use this virtual card and get free entries. So we're going to actually white label the card, and them cards are going to be available for family members as we move forward over the next 2 or 3 cycles. What's going to, or 2 or 3 raffles, that card becomes kind of your keyway. And of course, we got the design to do, which we haven't started on yet, but that is also going to pay a commission. So every time somebody uses that card, I'm sure Elias has got it. It might only be a couple of pennies or a tenth of a penny, but it's going to be the volume that everybody uses that card. And remember, it goes all the way through to the 12th cycle. So at the end of the 12th cycle, yes, you got to start a new card for the next 12 cycles, but you got 12 raffles or 11 of 50 million apiece. That's 550 million or 551 pennies, 2 pennies that somebody's got to get. And Elias most probably wants to get as much as he can.
I'll try to.
Hey, and you got any questions on the $100,000? Do you like that one? That's my cake.
Actually, I was ready to make you a message on WhatsApp to send me the complete details, so as to start with that.
Well, we wanted to share it last week with you, but there were two things. We didn't get it finally approved, and then Paula brought up a point. Are the points going to count also for the 50 million, like a double whammy? And we finally got that approved, like Paul said, late last night. So we got that. But of course, we want people to focus on Sunday due to the fact is they're $1,000 each ticket. So we didn't want to launch it any quicker, but I'll go through it with you personally on Monday. I'll send you this latest presentation because I cleaned up a bunch of slides. And then from there, you and Kelly can start getting this out to the people next week.
Perfect. I'll be waiting for that.
It's a no-brainer, because if you don't succeed, you're still building for yourself. It's all about building that team. But every ticket they sell out there for the next, whatever weeks, 8.5 weeks starting Monday, that goes into your pot. That's your money.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. If your pot's got $30,000 in there and you're going to spend $170 on tickets, I know I'm buying the $170 tickets and giving them to the homeless.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Absolutely. It's been a great week this week, but what the downside, Elias, just so you know, if you want to share with all our Spanish community, there are a lot of people who signed up. They need to go into their dashboard. They need to look at that referral and see what the problem is. If they don't see a raffle ticket next to their name, then they need to get on the phone and say, look, you need to make that payment. This is $1,000. So a lot of people have gone through and signed up. I mean, a lot. We're very proud of what the people have done. But they, to get that actual cash, they've got to have that as a paid ticket. And also, I know you was on with me last night. I think it was late, 11 o'clock or 12. We knew about the game, but we were in the process. Was it a choice of giving the spins or keep the banners up to get people on the call for today? So we had to take that option, but they are working on the banners are down today. But anyway, please share with the Spanish community or anybody your feelings in Spanish. We'll sit back and listen for a minute.
Perfect. Hola, muy buenos días. ¿Qué tal? Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Ya tenemos un rato. Es muy importante para las personas el que estaban registrando, y por cierto, hay muchas personas registraron para vender boletos, muchas, y gracias a todos ellos, ¿verdad? Pero hay un punto muy interesante, que varios todavía no están registrados, no pagaron, no configuraron la cuenta, no pagaron. Entonces, si es uno de ustedes el que tiene estas personas, por favor, comunican con ellos para que completen el perfil y hacer los pagos correctos para que usted pueda obtener el bono por estos boletos, porque recuerda, tenemos hasta el domingo para poder ganar el $1,000 por cada boleto usted está vendiendo. Entonces es algo que no puede perder. Si usted ya tiene gente registrada, habla con ellos, comunica con ellos, dale seguimiento, diga a ellos que por favor hacen el proceso completo, suben la foto, etcétera, etcétera. Por cierto, la presentación de hoy fue espectacular. Ahorita estaba hablando con Dave para darme la presentación de nuevo, porque yo tengo una copia vieja, estaba trabajando para hacerlo en español. Ahorita con esto voy a empezar a trabajar, a tenerlo en español, y vamos a empezar a hacer presentaciones en español. Así usted puede invitar a tu gente, el que habla en español en todo el mundo, para que puedan atender la presentación. Esto va a ser muy, muy pronto. Si me mandan a mí la presentación hoy, yo voy a hacerlo el fin de semana o lunes, y vamos a empezar a trabajar con esto. Así, pendiente con esto. Gracias. Ok, Dave.
All right, thank you. So, guys, again, wherever you are around the world, please make a comment in Facebook where you are from, what your name is. It doesn't matter what language you do that in Facebook if you're on there. If you're not on Facebook, please put it on wherever you are, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter. I don't know all the ones we stream on. Wherever you're watching this, guys, take a picture of your stream where you put it in, and then put it on the CRC, and then we'll have Sylvia and Daniel look at it to make sure you get your 100 free entries. Look, we know this is a problem, that you got to go through these sign-up forms, but you know what legal is like. And then on top of legal, you've got regulators, which is more than legal, of requirements. So, guys, we're sorry if some of you are sleeping and you're missing out on this. Sometimes, it's like that airplane. The best, cheapest flight was at 6 o'clock in the morning, so you got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You got to think about it like that. Sorry, but, we don't do these very often where it's a complete requirement. But, the only people that can participate in this bonus pool are registered people. So that means next week, when we do another call, they will have to register, not if you've already registered. but you until you're registered and gone through a presentation, you do not qualify. So please make sure you keep an eye on that to make sure it happens. All right. Do we have any questions, Justin, Paul, or anything? Go ahead, Elias. Go on, bud. You're on mute.
I just need to explain for them about posting in the.
Cool. Go ahead, please.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I just need to explain to them what. Okay. Bueno, es muy importante que todos ustedes en el Facebook, por ejemplo, o en el Twitter, donde estás viendo la llamada, poner tu nombre, la ciudad donde vive y el país, ¿ok? Si usted no puede ponerla en Twitter, en Facebook, en nada, simplemente donde estás, en YouTube, por ejemplo, haz una captura y captura ponerla en el CRC, ¿verdad? Para asegurar esto. Y también quiero confirmar que nosotros estamos pidiendo que ustedes llenen formularios y todo esto es por la legalidad, porque hay reguladores, hay un montón de gente están por encima para tener todo al 100%. Entonces, lo sentimos tanto formularios, pero la legalidad del proceso pide esto. Así no olvidan compartir tu captura de tu nombre, de tu país, de tu ciudad en el CRC, si no puede hacerlo en el Facebook, en Twitter, en otros. Okay, gracias. Okay, David.
All right, great. All right, so look, I saw a question that come up from Graham pop up. I can't always see the guys when you're writing and doing things. When I'm doing the presentation, I don't have a screen because I'm looking at the PowerPoint, so I don't see the questions. But I saw a question about Graham, and he must have missed the call earlier in the week. Our goal is to have everything, Graham, up by Wednesday on the website. We were thinking originally to put it in a private, secured area, but then we realized there's going to be a lot of people want to see what the rewards are. Our goal is to have everything up by Wednesday on the website. Additionally, this PowerPoint presentation, somebody will go through and check all the grammar because my grammar is horrible. We'll have that checked on Monday, and then we'll have that out to you or people who want the PowerPoint presentation. I want to get some advice from Hawk, Kelly, and Elias to make any changes. So I'm pretty sure by the middle of the week, we'll have a cleaned up PowerPoint presentation for all of you to use. We'll add the necessary ingredients and take out what we need, what we don't need. We'll have that. But again, then there will be a recorded video done that it will be up on our website, avazoo.com, because we think people going there. We're getting several thousands of people to the websites, and I think this will help them. So we will get that address for you, Graham. I did mention it last week, and we will get that to you. Our goal is to have it done by this Wednesday. All right, Justin, what do we have as in questions? And guys, don't go and post in the CRC or in other Facebook areas. The form, Justin, how much more time we got on the form?
We got about 5 minutes on the form.
Yeah, don't go and post it in places like CRCs and Facebook postings for other people, because then that means if they've just joined, they haven't attended the webinar. And if they go into that form and they turn around and just put in then 2 names, they haven't seen the presentation. So guys, don't go and post things that's going to create a problem for you and that person. Please don't do that. So anyway, what questions we got, Just?
Okay, we do have a handful of questions. The first one says, my referral in the Philippines signed up using her mobile phone and paid for the ticket via crypto using a different mobile phone. She already sent in a help form with the transaction hash. How do we credit her payment?
Do you understand that question? Because you're in player support, and I'm not sure what she means. How do we credit that payment?
I'm not sure, actually. That's why I want to ask you.
So read it one more time. I'm in the crypto payment now. Do you have a name or just?
Unfortunately, the person that asked the question is not the one that's having the issue.
Okay.
He said my referral in the Philippines signed up using her mobile.
What is the referral's name, Just? Do you know, so I can put it up, or he didn't put it?
He didn't put it, no.
Okay, whoever it is who just asked that question, please put your referral's name, and we'll try to look at it now. Look, guys, some of you are surprised. I call you after the calls. Some of you had calls with about a dozen people this week. I picked up the phone and called you and thanked you. If you got problems, listen, don't be surprised I don't call you personally directly after the calls. But if we got a problem, you can pretty well guarantee I'm going to call you because we want to get it resolved. So if you've got somebody that's got an issue, let us know. It's a Q&A today. We're open. If we screwed up, we screwed up. If we've made another mistake, we made another mistake. But one thing I'll tell you we'll get from each and every one of you, 100% effort. We will always try to do our best 100%, and we will never lie to you, blatantly lie to you, like the spin wheel. We didn't know that was going to happen. So that was just part of the testing. So anyway, Just, I saw that. Can you go ahead on the next question? Can you read the question again one more time?
Yeah. My referral in the Philippines signed up using her mobile phone and paid for the ticket via cryptocurrency using a different mobile phone. She already sent in a help form with the transaction hash, how to credit her payment.
Okay, well, first of all, it doesn't matter what phone you use, it's your wallet. So it's whatever wallet that individual person used to make the transaction. Your person timed out. So let me tell you, she has not, I don't know if it's a he or a she, it's a he. So I'm going to present this because it's the easiest way to do it. But so for your individual right now, can you see that, Just? Did that come up?
Yes.
Right. So that's the person right there, applied for the ticket and it timed out. She never completed a transaction. So she only went in one time, didn't go any further. She went in on October the 21st and did not complete the transaction. So she has not sent any funds to us. She needs to go back into her wallet, sign back in again, click on the payment method, crypto, inside her platform, and then she will be able to go ahead and make the payment. So you should be answered. Right, next question, Just.
Okay, this question is from Kelly. It's actually a question for Paul. Are there still points counted to the 50 million pool? For example, AAP was 10 points and nonprofit was 15 points. Is this still in play?
Yes. So again, guys, there's a lot of information we give you. You don't live in our world 24 hours a day. So by Wednesday, our goal is Wednesday. We know we'll have it to the regulator Monday night for approval, which means if we get approved, we can start uploading it to the website on Tuesday. You'll have it on Wednesday. If he looks at it on Monday night and wants to make some changes, we may not get the changes back to Wednesday, which means we'll have it up on Thursday. So guys, by then you'll have it all up there. The referral, the payout, the commissions, where the points go. Like these points on this particular program go towards your $50 million. The ones on the other, what we talked about last week, they do not. So we'll have it all up on the website for you on Wednesday so you can see it. And we may have made mistakes. We may have to adjust things. So, but anyway, you'll see it up there next week. I just want to show something, okay? Guy, are you seeing my screen, Just?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so these are some of the signups that people have done this week. Some of you might recognize some names. So there's your individual right there. And as you can see, they haven't completed the payment. The payment is the raffle ticket. See them tickets right there? So one's a raffle ticket and one is the NFT. So that person's got to complete the payment. So what they can do is they can go into their account. I want to be careful here because I don't want everybody seeing personal information. If I log in as the user, right. So they go back and then they complete this process. So she's not completed that. I'm looking in there right now as if it's her account, and her account will come up. She can't play in the game. This is what you guys will see in your dashboard. Our project manager said, "Hey Dave, why don't I make it easier for your customer service? Let me go and set it up so you can log in as them." So it says finishing the requirements to play. So she has to click on that. A window comes up and she goes through the process and she makes the complete payment. That's all she has to do. So she's got to go in and get that completed. So she's done. All right. Next question, Just.
Actually, could we add to that if possible?
Yeah.
So he came back, he said, so she made the payment during the allotted time, using a different mobile phone. And you could see
Never
that
made
time.
a payment to us. She didn't make a payment to our wallet. If our wallet, and I'll go back and check it live with you. If you go back into,
If I could finish what he said too, because
Yeah,
there's
go ahead.
some important details. Okay. She cannot confirm it in the mobile phone she used to register the account. That's why it timed out, because it's a different number.
On our system, you're going to go through step 1, 2, 3, 4 in payments. Let me just try and do this. I got to be careful of people's private information. Okay, so you're going to see where it says timed out, step 1, step 2, and then making the payments, right? So that's how this is done. Hers timed out, so she didn't get anywhere in the process. She didn't even make the payment. So whether she used her phone or not phone, if I go along, say, click on another page, what will happen is step 1, step 2, timed out. Happens quite often. Okay, so what that is usually the common thread on that is, and Elias is the best one to tell us, you leave our sign up page and you have to go to your wallet. You take our wallet address, you go to your wallet and then transfer the money. In that time frame, when she's getting ready to transfer the money, it times out. And that money then cannot be sent to our wallet. So we don't have it. She's got it in her account. But again, if you want to do it, rather than spend too much time on it, if you want to do a help desk question, we'll try to get on the phone and call her. Being in the Philippines, it makes it really easy because our team, our tech guys are in the Philippines, and so is Gigi. So we can make that happen and give her a call on Monday. But as of right now, she has not sent us the money. So, as it looks right now, she's not even sent it. If she sent it and it was disappeared, then that would be a different scenario. But she timed out. There is no payment received from her. So she's got to go back in, either cancel the transaction she's got, and then re-sign up. Okay, next question, Just.
Where do we email the name for the character?
Paul, it usually puts in this link. Can you go ahead and put it in the link again, Paul, the email address for the character? Thank you. All right, welcome from New Zealand as well. Good to see you. Right, what else we got?
Okay.
And by the way, whoever it was from the Philippines were your person, thank you. And we will get on it. We will work with them. We'll do whatever we can to make sure she gets through the process.
Yeah, we're going to contact him. I already have him down on my email.
Excellent.
So, yeah. All right. Next question says, my dashboard is still on game 3. I got 12 spins yesterday for posting the special banners, but couldn't use it.
First thing I need, Just, is a name, obviously.
Okay, I'll send that to you privately.
Yeah, if you can give me a name, I'll go and have a look. I mean, obviously, I don't know right now.
A lot of tech support on the questions today.
Okay, so right, go on to the next question where I have a look. It's Kempston, right?
Yes.
Hey, Kempston, how you doing, brother? Hope everything's going well. I will look while we go on to the next question. What else we got, Just?
Okay. Let's see here. This is a 2-part question. I'll start with the first part. The reward program, does it appear on our dashboard fully updated? Because I was looking for it on my dashboard, but did not see it.
The reward program is in the 1,000 gifts. It's on the website on Wednesday. We're pretty sure that one would definitely be there, but that will be on the website. The problem was, guys, is where do we put it? Dashboard, CRC, or the website? We think we made the final decision. We're going to put it on the website so new people coming in, they can see all of it on the new website.
Okay, perfect. And there's a second part to that question. Is there a AAP video for the benefits of AAPs? Like, do we have a video for that?
Yes, and that video is on the brand new sign-up form for businesses. It's in YouTube, and it's been around. It's got about 3,000 or 4,000 views on it, and you can see it. And Justin, I don't know if you want to grab that. Let me see if I can grab the nonprofit form, Avazoo AAP. I'll grab it right here for you.
Okay, perfect.
All right, go ahead. What else we got, Just? Any next?
Yes. Must one own a business in order to join the AAP and participate in the training webinars?
No, I mean, first of all, anybody can come into our trainings, whether you own a ticket or not. We don't hide that kind of stuff. We want people to know about it and what to do. I just put your YouTube link in the chat box here, Just. I don't know if you've got to put it somewhere else, because I think I'm on Twitch, and
No, yeah, you're good. You got it.
Okay,
I'll put it
good.
on the screen for everyone.
Yeah. So no, they can come into the training. Make sure you close that form down, Justin. We're past, right?
Yep.
Okay. So guys, the form is officially off. If you did not get the 2 names in the form, you do not qualify this week. It means you'll have to wait till next week. There'll be 2 different names. So again, if you've missed today, you've just joined us. The form is closed. And that means the only way you can do this is join next Saturday if you want to be part of that bonus. Anyway, whoever asked about the YouTube video for the AAP, I just put that in there for you. And right now I'm just checking on Kempston. Next question.
Okay. My referral cards are not being accepted for payment. The message we get is the bank card is not registered with Gateway Payment. They are in Switzerland.
Yeah, we've had that problem, guys. Look, I own too much stuff. I really do. As in, it's on me. When we took on this pay system, it was the only one in the world, or the only one we could find that finally accepted us with Visa, MasterCard, Diners, American Express, or anything else. And it goes through Singapore, connected through a Chinese bank. And then, unfortunately, the acquiring bank goes into Africa. There's different banks in Africa through the acquiring bank. And I'm just being honest with everybody so you know how it works. So people that are trying to sign up, Barclays Bank, my bank account is Barclays, has a problem with dealing with African banks. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be disrespectful to you. I'm not. But what's happening is Barclays Bank, when it comes up on a transaction, it denies it. You have got the same issue. I do not know a way around apart from a suggestion of making your payment through the wallet in a crypto payment. That's the only option I can tell, unless you can use a different credit card. So your bank is protecting you because of the bad reputation certain banks in Africa have got. And it's really sad. It's really bad. Now, we have obviously as we move forward here and that our new wallet and virtual card comes out, that's going to help sign up tremendously, because you'll open up an account and then you'll get assigned the virtual card. And at that time, you can use the virtual card to make the payment. So, guys, there's a lot of thought in the last 6 months gone through this to make it happen. And it's definitely been challenging. Anyway, sorry, guys, I'm multitasking. What's the next question?
Next question. If we have already submitted the name for the mascot, do we have to send it again?
No, guys, we don't need you to send anything. I mean, we had one person on the sign-up form last week, 17 separate times. Guys, I mean, if you think you want to protect yourself and do a second one, but 17 times, I don't know if it's a language barrier. It could be me not explaining it correctly. You just need to sign in once, and if it pops over to the next form and says thank you, we've already got that. That's a footprint. So let's see. Anyway, right, next question. So Kempston, I'm in your site right now, and you're missing a button, and I can tell you exactly what it is, brother. So you are a distributor, and I am 99% sure you're a distributor C. And what's happened is you're missing the button to press on. That is most probably what's happened. So you, unfortunately, are one of the problems from our new monthly game taking place. The button's missing, and it's on certain distributors. So we'll make it up to you, Kempston, and you've been very loyal to us and everything, so we appreciate it. Again, this week's spin-off game for the week, everybody's going to get rewarded who plays in the game. And we're going to do the same as we did on the 2 test weeks, 250 entries for everybody apart from the top 5, and the top 5 will get the 500 entries. Okay. Oh, and by the way, the top 5, so you all know this, listen carefully, we will be deleting the additional spins you don't have. So if you think you're in the top 5 right now, like last week, we will be deleting you. That was Henry last week. And Henry, we've called you multiple times this week. We need to talk to you about your sign up process, same as Julie. So we've reached you. We've called you in Africa. Somebody picked up the phone, then hung up the phone on us. We need to talk to you. So I'll be calling you right after this again to go through that. But guys, if you're in the top 5 and you've had 30, 40, 60, 80, 100, 150 spins, then what's going to happen is we're going to take off the spins you shouldn't have got, and then the top 5 will get 500 entries. Okay, next question, Just.
Okay. Paul, did you want to mention anything? I know you jumped.
Yeah, I think Dave misunderstood the last question. No, you don't have to put in your Mascot name again. It is already in the emails that you send it to. The Mascot competition is coming to a close a week on Tuesday. So it's just if you have any additional names you want to put forward. So if you've already put a name in, it's already locked in. If it's first come, first served, like we've always said. So if you're the first person, it'll be accredited to you.
Okay, so I did understand the question, but I didn't word it as good as Paul. My point was, and your question was that you've already submitted it. You don't need to submit things more than once, guys. It's just a lot of extra paperwork, but Paul done a better job than I did. Good job, Paul. All right, next question.
Okay. Next question is from Joel again, who's the one that's asking about the Philippines referral paying for the ticket. He had a follow-up question to his original. He said, if you confirm the payment on Monday, how do I get the credit for the $1,000 incentive?
As of right now, she's not made the payment. Okay, I can assure you of that because it timed out. So she has not made the payment. If she makes the payment from now until Sunday night, or Monday if you're in the Philippines, I guess. I don't know how that's working time-wise. Then we'll see that she's made the payment. If that payment's missing, then we'll obviously know she's made the payment and we'll work with you. But at the moment, she's not made the payment. That payment has not. Now, if you can go into her wallet and show that she sent the payment to us, submit that ticket in. But I can assure you she has not. I mean, I know our platform, and I can tell you right now, when it times out, she went to go over to make the money. She may have swapped the phone or whatever it was going to be. She went into that wallet to go make the payment, and it timed out. If she submitted that payment, that would have kicked it back to her. So what she needs to do is, if it shows a payment gone, like it could be a absolutely fluke. It was the exact same split second as it timed out as she sent it. We had that problem happen around April with somebody else, and it actually took us months to figure out what was going on. That could have happened, but the only way you can do that is she has to show in a wallet that payment. She has to send that in as a ticket. But as of right now, we do not show her as a payment. Next question.
Okay. Next question says, how do I join a team?
If you do not, your team should be your person who referred you to come in. If you're new here on Facebook, or you're new here from one of the other live streams and you just want to do it, then I'm sure there is a dozen people right now would love to give you their referral code. My suggestion, most probably, if you are Spanish or speak Spanish, is to join Elias's team. And if you are not, and you're on the Pacific side of the world, join Kelly's. The Asian side of the world, join Kelly's team. Look for Kelly. And if you're on the European side, I would say most probably join Graham team. But there are so many good teams here that you guys can join. Just go into the CRC and just ask somebody and find out. Go and look at their profile in the CRC and see if they got the same likes. It's a lot easier to work with somebody if you have the same common interests. So go into the CRC, see who's making a posting, go and look at their profile, see if they got the same kind of likes as you, and join up with them and be a team member. Next question.
Okay, I'm going to jump over one question because I need some clarification from that person first. The next one we have here says, the issue with crypto is that it will take time to apply, get approved, and time is running out. What could be a quick solution on this payment issue?
I'm not sure why it takes time. You open a wallet, which should take you no more than 15 minutes to open any wallet. It verifies you right there and then. You can attach. I mean, Elias is the best one to come on. Elias, can you come on and help me here a little bit, brother? Because I'm not a crypto guy, but from what Sean's always shared with me, a wallet can be opened in 10, 15 minutes, verified, and have money to it. Is that correct or wrong?
Yeah, but I don't think that this is his question. Let me read his question just a second. The issue with the crypto is that it will take time to apply, get approved, and time is running. No, you could do that easily. I could make a wallet within 5 minutes with no problem.
Give respect, though, to you. If you're in a country that we're not aware of that requires some kind of due diligence, then that's possible. But if you're in the UK, where I'm from, or live in Vegas, I can open a crypto wallet in about no more than 15 minutes, 5 minutes. I can attach it to my bank account that it will take money from by verifying, or I can attach a credit card to it, and I can make a payment, within 15 minutes, right?
No, depend on the country also. If he wants to connect it with a bank or a credit card, this, yes, might take a little bit of time because of the verification and approval. But as a wallet, you can do it like in 5 minutes.
Cool. All right. Next question, Just.
Okay. The next question I have, I don't understand, so I'll just ask it, and maybe you understand it better than I do. So, and Elias, feel free to jump in too, my friend. All right. Why doesn't the system confirm that we're registered after we have done so? We tend to doubt if we were successful when we're repeatedly asked if we have registered.
Well, at the end of the registration form, when you hit submit, it moved to the next link. And that next link turned around and told you, thank you, and here are the times for the event. You can't get to the times for the event and the links if it hasn't submitted your form. I mean, that's just common sense. I'm sorry, I don't know who asked the question, but if you hit submit and it moves to the next field, the next page, that's submitted it. Do you want us to set it up that we have an email to send out to you? No, we're not going to do that. I mean, it's common sense. We're not wasting time. We're here to sell raffle tickets. Just go ahead and fill your information in the form, hit submit. If it moves on to the next page, the next field, and it said, thank you for registering, you're registered. Next question,
Okay,
Justin.
perfect. Awesome. This is our last question. It's also from Joel from earlier. He says,
Joel, I like Joel. Wherever you're from, Joel, I like you, brother. You got some good questions.
He does. All right. So he said, since U.S. citizens are not allowed to pay for their tickets in the USA, am I allowed to pay for their tickets in the Philippines via crypto?
Okay, so listen carefully, guys. I have a friend, and friends are hard to come by, but I have somebody who's supported Avazoo since most probably 2008-ish. Her name is Judy Gromes. She just had a beautiful baby girl. She has tens of thousands of entries. I think she's running about third place in entries. She is one of the strongest Christian ladies I know. She's a believer. She's wonderful. And she has been added to the red flag list because she signed up somebody that he said she signed up for him. Guys, both the accounts, Henry and Julie, are going to be deleted because it's got an email address. Sorry, it's got an IP address attached to the US. So you cannot do that. So if you're in the Philippines and you're making a payment for somebody, the answer is you would have to log into their account, okay? You got to listen to this, Kesh. I don't want to mislead you, but I want you to understand exactly the responsibility that you're going to go through. So you're going to log into their account in the Philippines. You're going to open up their dashboard. You're going to log in the Philippines or wherever you are in the world. You're then going to make the payment, okay? And then you're going to say, bingo, that person's got a paid ticket. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Can you do that? Yeah, you can do that. But if it gets pulled up on the audit, if they win the $1 billion, I will guarantee you with all my love and heart for each and every one of you, they will get found because the $1 billion winner, there is a 3-day audit due diligence on them, okay, immediately. So if they go in there and say, okay, Elias, I see you signed up your ticket here from the Philippines. Can you please provide me your hotel room where you stayed, your receipts for what you ate in the Philippines, and your flight information, plus the passport stamp, plus the visa? If you can't do that, you just lost $1 billion. Is it worth it? I mean, yes, if you want to pay for somebody, it's not worth it. Open up your wallet, send them the money to their account, and let them go and make the payment when they leave the US, whether they go to Canada, Mexico, on a cruise ship, whatever, or any restricted country. We shouldn't be talking about America. We should just be talking about restricted countries. So yes, can you make the payment? Yes, look what's happened to Julie. Okay, it is just not worth it. Not only do they lose, but you lose as well. And if you're the $1 billion winner, the only winner out of that, believe it or not, is Avazoo, because that $1 billion is then donated to a charity of our choice. You get the benefits as your name. You know, it says, hey, Elias wasn't in the Philippines when he made the payment, and he's donated $1 billion to Aid Found. Thank you, Elias. My point being is, guys, don't do it, right, Elias? We've got so many people that are posting on Facebook pages that, you know, I'm trying to do everything I can with all my heart and passion and love for everybody to say, stop doing it without getting, you know, aggressive. It's not me. It's the audience going to pick it up if you're the winner. So if you've gone out there and you're posting on your Facebook page, there is a footprint. And in that footprint that comes back to us, it tells us where you posted to. And if you posted that to a private, only you to see it, that defeats what the terms and conditions says, which is to post your banners into social environment so other people can see what's going on. So if you're trying any of these little things, you're getting away with it right now. But if you get to that $1 billion win, or even maybe the $1 million win, that's an in-depth audit to make sure you are the person. And in one item, I mean, can we fight for you? Of course we would. But if you've defeated or gone against the terms and conditions or try to be sneaky to get more, whatever it is, it will get pulled up in the audit. They're already pulling things up in the audit right now that's blowing our minds. Anyway, next question.
All right. That was actually it for questions. Kempson did come back and say, I understand what Dave is saying about the missing monthly button, but is that affecting the weekly game? Because mine is still on game 3 and it's closed.
Yeah, so Kempston, and I just, when I went into your file, I saw your one of us mates. So what it done when it loaded up on Wednesday morning, the weekly game and the lead-off, payoff, or leaders board for the playoff, and the monthly game, it created some glitch. And unfortunately, our guys were out. We spotted it early Wednesday. We tried to get it fixed with our other technical guys, but not the person that's been working on this project. And we got some fixed, but I am 99% you're a distributor C, and that's what's causing the problem. So we'll get it fixed, get the code fixed. We apologize, and when I see you in England, I'll buy you a pint. Don't know where you are in England. Let me know. All right. Any other questions, Just, or are we wrapped?
That's everything.
Okay, cool. All right, Elias, anything you want to say to our community, be in Spanish before we leave? Paul, anything you want to say?
No, everything is clear for me and them, I think.
Okay, so watch, guys, this week. If you put your name, your country, your city, we will be posting some banners that are specifically designed around you. For example, it might say something like, hey, Norman, on the banner. It might say, hey, Norman, thank you for all your hard work. Please tell your Facebook friends to do this, whatever it may be. So we're going to be doing some special things. We're doing testing for stores, for businesses. So that's what we ask you to do this from where you are. Then you can go in and click on it and get the entries so we can test that this is working all over the world in little villages, little towns, little cities. So we can see for our businesses when they start to pay. And remember, you get 50% commission on that. So that's important we get that done. Elias is a tech code guy, engineer, and trade of many things, a master of trades of many things. He would tell you, no matter what we do on what we call local. Then we go to GitHub, we upload it, we put it into developer, then it goes over to stage and we test it. No matter what we do, as soon as we switch it to live production, a live environment, it can and most often does create problems, right, Elias?
Correct. That's true 100%, because when you are making the testing and stuff like that, you are making it with the not real data, or maybe real data, but not a lot of data. But when it goes to live, and there are a lot of people, even this quantity, the big quantity of people and the transactions and stuff, this might create an error in the programming. So there always will be a bug or certain error in programming, and it will be discovered by using the application correctly.
Well, our biggest problem, Elias, so when you think about it, you'll know it straight away. And we can get it pretty close, as you know, on staging. The problem is the apps aren't connected to the staging. Under ISO or Play Store, they will not allow your app to be connected to more than one platform. Correct. So we can only connect to stage it to production so everybody can use it. So what we're testing, and when we bring it to production, where it always breaks or snaps or something is in that connection with the app. Correct. We shouldn't have as many as we do, but until we finalize everything in the app, maybe this new push will make a difference. So, but thanks, Elias. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, all of you guys that have joined the call today. We love Saturday calls. We'll be switching back next week, guys, just so you're aware, to our normal Q&A, which will be an update for everybody what's going on. The informational video I will be doing Tuesday and Thursday this week, unless Kelly's ready for it by Thursday. Elias will get it done and then work it out in Spanish, and then he will be picking his day to do a Spanish one. But guys, the formal PowerPoint presentation you saw today pretty well will be done during the week. Then at the weekends, we'll focus on important things, awards and things like that, and prizes and fun, and try to help out people. And I think Kempson said he's in London. So yeah, the Henry Ford, I'll meet you out and we'll have nice lunch, good Sunday roast, and have a couple of Boddingtons. So I look forward to doing that. Henry Ford. So I'm sure you know where that's at. All right, so over by Dagenham, right at the exit of the Dagenham Henry Ford pub. All right, so, or we can do the Cockney Pride inside Piccadilly, either or. All right, so I'm good. Paul, anything you want to say, mate?
No, I am all good. I think we have covered everything.
The only thing I want to do is I looked at Keith's account here. Keith, you got a lot of people that just have not paid, have not done the app and haven't downloaded things. Guys, I would recommend, if you want to make $1,000 or $2,000 or $4,000 or $5,000, jump on your own dashboard, look at your referrals, and if they haven't got all the ticks across, they need to pay. That's $1,000. If I was you, I'd be hustling them to get their payment done today and tomorrow. But anyway, listen, love and prayers to you and your family. Stay healthy. Thank you for all of your support. I will see you on Monday's update call. Apart from that, have a great weekend. Go the Seminoles, and go Gators, and go Tampa Buccaneers. And we're sorry about the Patriots. All right, guys. Bye. See ya.
Okay.
Bye, guys.